Okay.
I didn't know.
There we go. I'll leave there.
I would like
Hi Brian. Hi Isabel.
people at home.
Hi.
12.
I was playing the home game. So, last things first. Good morning, good afternoon.
Last
Okay,
things
Gail.
first.
Good morning, good afternoon.
Last things first.
I put up your exam, which is not due for like a month, but I wanted you to have
A month?
tons of time to work on it. Well, let's do like December 12th or something like that.
Oh, that's less than a month.
That's just about a month. Ish.
It's the 18th.
I said ish.
I know.
Plus or minus 4 days, or whatever, 6 days, whatever the hell it is. But I cracked it, I put it up, it's got some spreadsheets, it's got a reading component, have at it. I think you can handle most of it, you can handle about half of it immediately. After this week, you can handle about 3/4 of it, and chances are you can probably make sense of most of it by either the end of next week, beginning of next, or the end of this week, beginning of next. And I do that intentionally. I didn't want to put stuff to the very end on there because I wanted you to have a few weeks to actually, sit down. Because I know how busy y'all are getting. I was talking to Chris Haslam about this at the end of my last class at 10. He comes in and has his writing class right after that. And he's like, oh my God, my kids are sending me all these notes about workloads and things like that. And I actually want to ask you a question about workload during the warm-up today, which we'll get to in a second. So like I said, I want to get that thing up and for you to, Christian, go ahead, yes, please. I want to get that thing up and ready for you to crack open and find the time to do it whenever you need between now and, like I said, December 12th. So that's that. It's waiting there in the schedule page in week 12 for you. This week, we got some quizzes, but there's a project. It's called a logic project, and we're going to do a warm-up today that's going to help us start thinking that way. Warm-up today, warm-up on Wednesday, think a little bit more. It's very little math. Very little math. It's mostly well, logic. Yeah, exactly, yes. I mean, there's not a whole ton of math in this class as it is. It's just like using the math you already know to do stuff. But this project in particular is going to feel more like a writing assignment probably than a math assignment, which is totally fine. Man, I shouldn't say that, not a writing assignment. I don't know what the hell to call it. Have you ever looked at it? Yeah, you have, Bella?
I was like, this is kind of like a writing assignment.
Oh, okay, that's what it does feel like, okay. Because I don't want to scare you off like you're going to be writing a bunch of stuff, but you're going it's less about like making spreadsheets and things like that and more about listening to series of statements and then writing conclusions based on that. So it's going to feel, I guess, like a writing 122 kind of a thing. Writing 227, I forget whatever that course is where you write argumentative papers, kind of like that. So, but the warm-up today will take care of that. I also put up 3 quizzes for Friday if you need some quizzes. I had a couple students kind of corner me after they saw the data we were looking at last week on the pie charts. Like, holy crap, I haven't done a quiz since week 2. And I know that. I know, I mean, I can see the numbers every week. So I start kind of overloading quizzes towards the end to give you some Hail Mary passes to get stuff done. Thereby living up to the quote, you make it really hard to fail this class, don't you, Sean? Yes, I do. I do that. Make it really hard to fail the class. I don't want you to fail. I want you to pass and be done with math. This is your last math class.
Thank you. It is.
Any questions, comments, concerns? Bugging you right now. Week 9, baby. Week 9. You know what that means?
No, what does it mean?
It's not week 8 anymore. I don't know what the hell it means. I was hoping you had a better answer than me. I don't know what the hell it means. It means you're almost done, right? Week 11. Week 11 is our last week. So we have 6 more classes together. That's it. 6. But stoked. Sad but stoked. Right, we're past the halfway point. Yeah. And then we have exam week. No classes during the exam week. And I'm going to come in. Hopefully we have some freak snowstorms over the next 3 weeks, which the way the weather forecast looks, I think we're getting snow till.
Thursday is a high of like 16.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that changed in the past day then, because I literally looked this morning and it was like low of 30, high of 50 all week long. So maybe that finally changed. That wouldn't surprise me.
No, it was last night it said that. But
That's
maybe
interesting.
it's a lie. Maybe
Well,
it might be lying.
Wednesday next week's supposed to snow.
Wednesday next week's supposed to snow. There we go.
Every day this week the low is under 30.
Like going under 30. I noticed that too. Like it was like a chance of rain. Like today actually, it was like a chance of like a 90% chance of rain, and then it started. Speaking of math,
Yes.
what does a 90% chance of rain mean?
That there's a 2% chance that it won't rain.
Okay, I like that answer. What is the 90 or the 10 measuring?
Oh, wait,
90% of what?
90%? Oh,
The
I thought you said
area in which it
98.
rains.
The area in which it rains. I was actually told that by a weather person once. Yes, it bugged the crap out of me actually. So what they mean is 90% of the area today will get precipitation. Now what the area is, I don't know, I looked it up in my, I know. So no, that's exactly how I looked. That's exactly how I looked when that person told me this. I remember, because I thought it meant this. I thought for years it meant that if you look at the temperature, the pressure, all like the atmospheric variables they measure, in 90% of instances it has been that way, it has rained.
That's my thought, yeah.
But this weather person swears up and down that the way weather people actually use that percentages, it means in the geographic area the forecast is for, 90% of it will see rain. Now how much rain is, that's a whole other thing, like how much rain, an inch, half inch, quarter of an inch, whatever. So, I don't know. I thought the fact that there's math in there. So not 90% means that it was supposed to be raining by now. Does it still look like it? It's just not sunny like it usually is. It's kind of
For the
weird.
record, I thought you said 98, that's why I said 2.
I don't question your math. Much.
What?
Anyway, cool. So yeah, 90% chance of rain. It looks like it's supposed to be raining already. I don't know, maybe a little later. Who knows? Questions, comments, concerns? It should make me happy, Kale. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very happy seeing this.
You're not
Very
alone.
happy. Very happy. Okay, let's do a warm up. It's gonna have like 2 parts. There's gonna be a first little part. I'm gonna have you work on yourselves. Then we're gonna stop you, talk about that first part. Then I'm gonna hand you another page for the warm up, which is gonna be a part you take home with you, and it'll probably help you as you start whittling away at the project for Friday. That little page will come in handy. You're welcome. And then we'll regroup after that. Leave. And I'm gonna stop the camera. There's no reason to have y'all watching me hand papers out and stuff.